Shortly, I will not waste our time today. By God's mercy, I will try my best. We are having program. This is 2 minutes after 9 this week. My friend from Abuja will be here. So, by God's mercy, I believe he should be here on Wednesday. If he doesn't meet up on Wednesday, I'll be taking Wednesday deliverance and prophetic service. On Thursday, we'll be here. On Friday, we'll be here. The time of this program will be from 4 to 6:37. The theme of the program is breaking the yoke, the power from the Father's house. So I said I'll be trying my best that every month, no matter how small it is, we will be hosting a program in the church. By God's mercy, I want to see beg God that church is in the trying time this season, and I urge everyone to understand and pray for the church. Pray for the church. Pray for the church. That's what I will say. Finally, a member of the church has dealt me, and I promise I'll make sure it doesn't come out. I'm saying it live so that we hear it anywhere he is. His name is Gospel. Till around 2 in the night they were calling me. I forwarded his number, so angry. If I don't deal with him, another youth will misbehave. Yes. I told my mother yesterday, to tell you how serious I am. Everybody's talking, they say, hey, pastor, I don't care. He has the guts. My very nose, fight in the church. He has the guts. I'm talking, I slapped him, he's raising his hands. He has the guts. to start calling me. Called me around 6, 7, called me 8, called me 9 in the night. He's saying I will run from Ozoro. So I want his parents and his family to use him to cry. That's one thing I will do. Until I see, to tell you how angry I am. I've told Pastor Bula, I've told my friend, I've told manager, I've told my best man, to tell you how serious I am. As when I'm done with him, if any other person is trying to do it, you will just know where it's treading is not a place to play with. That cut where they catch her, where they do the boast, I won't use that cut bitter. I know can't give cut, I can't give government. I can't give government. He's boasting with God. Raising mouth. It's lucky that I don't know where he is. When they called me around 2, they said, do you know his house? I don't know his house. If anybody has information about his grandmother's place, he said, because I'm going to see his grandmother. After the service, I'll be going to Area Commander, so we should sign. I should come to Area Commander, we'll sign. Then we'll go to his grandmother's house to drop a written note. Anywhere, anyhow, anyhow, I want to see that Curtis is posting with. I want to see that power that he's showing off with. And it's a promise. It's a very promise. If the church of God does not take drastic action, unnecessary acts will continue. Yes. People will continue misbehaving. And by the way, yesterday I did send for him. They had fight in Clever's house, new house. When they had fight, the landlady called me and said, let Clever back. Because according to I was one who saw it, see the house when he called me, I was his guarantor. So they fought to the point that one of them, Clever carried for last. So the landlady said he should back. So I sent for Clever. He followed Clever down here. Clever was judging for me. He picked the words from Clever's man. I was replying Clever. I kept quiet. I was talking to the choir. So I sat down here. I was still talking to the choir. Clever was not telling me, why are you lying? Why are you talking in here? The both of them exchanging words. In my very nose, he ran from the door, kicked the chairs as if he doesn't have respect anymore. So I want to teach him how to have respect. And started slapping his senior here. I was dragging Clever outside. Clever said, I'm keeping you quiet because Apostle is here. He's still the body they catch him. And I want to teach her how to humble him. Because this humble man, you know I'm saying this. So when you hear it, don't say pastor for the back, or make sure. He don't even know what he's doing. He don't know. He don't know that cultism in Nigeria is a big offense. He don't know. If he knows, anywhere he's telling to run. But anywhere they grab him, they touch him, he's finished. He will go to Asaba. His father, his mother, his uncle, anybody knows. When they hear that he used his own mouth to say, I am a cultist, that is when they will know that it's not an easy. They will first advise his mother that your son has put them into a big trouble. I will make sure it's a must. I'll make sure. I easily forgive, I forget. I don't get angry to this point. For me talking, I was telling him, my man said, I did say before daybreak, you don't forget. For me telling you now, live, anywhere, even my fans online, everybody will hear this. Tell you how serious I am. Since he thinks he can threaten anybody, he said he's going to make sure, he said I go chuku you, I will shoot you. I want to see that gun. The army man was asking, he said, does he know what kind of gun is he using? Does he know what he's saying? Because when the matter starts, his mother will beg. I'm sure they will come here. And when that time starts, please don't involve. Nobody should come and meet you. Please. He has pushed to the line. And I want to teach him how to know how to use his tongue. To be careful of his tongue. He has pushed to the line. He has the guts, even around 10, to call me. This is where the bridge has begun. I'm telling you as a people, I'm telling you as a family. So that when the issue, because I know the issue will get to the courts. We will go to court to judge. He has pushed to the line. Next time, if he not everywhere he go come out. Even people that claim to be courtists does not talk it out in public when it's a sensitive matter. Anytime, next time, anywhere he go, he has done this before. One time he almost beat Success up in my very presence. He will rake and go. I just let go. He did it one time again with another member. I'm trying to remember. He did it with his girlfriend or fiancé in the same church. Fight. I didn't answer him. So if I don't answer him now, if I don't do him what I want to do him now, he will do it again. And to give room to another person to misbehave, they will say after a person not do anything. So I want teacher how to say I will do something. So So that where the power end, I want to see in connection, all the people you know reach. Where it end, and then I won't continue. So at the close of service, I'll be in area command because the army they are in low dues. And from there, I move to area command. I'll make a report. I'll still talk to some persons. I want to see his mother. I want to hear his mother cry on behalf of him. On that ground. I know when this issue starts, it will not be funny. It will not be funny. But it's going to make sure it's going to vomit out all the cultists he claims he is with them. So that's where it will go to. You must mention all their names. And when you come to that point, it's going to dance the dance that you have played. God bless you. Thank you. Turn your Bible quickly with me. As I look into God's word. Thank you, Father. You know, if you don't touch some people, there are some nonsense that will keep concurring. Everybody says it's a small boy, it's a small boy. The reason why I want to use him as a scapegoat is so that another small boy will not misbehave. If you don't touch some people, this is why things are going anyhow in the house of God, because nobody is answering them. So next time when they get to the gate of the church, there are three things will come to their mind. Number one is a church. Two, this is not where you come and do any and go home. The last one he said he did it under the influence of alcohol. I let him go. But this time, I'm sure they will beat out the alcohol from him. I'm very sure. His mother will come when the time starts playing. Because why I'm saying this to the church, so that when the church start hearing this, they'll say, Pastor, you didn't tell the church. So I'm saying this to the church. Because the problem he has landed himself, he doesn't know. He felt it's just what anybody can just talk and go scot free. He doesn't know by law. Talk section 3 by law on his own. Being a cultist is a big offense in Nigeria, and he deserves to go to jail. Mark chapter 1, verse 40.
Mark 1 verse 40.
Yes, ma'am. God bless you.
A man with leprosy came to him and begged him on his knees.
A man with leprosy came to him and what?
Begged him on his knees.
Is that begging your word?
Yes, sir.
Who has that translation? Just hold on, you read. Beseeching. Did you see beseeching there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Good.
If you are willing, you can make me clean.
If you are willing. If you are willing. Please take note of every word I say now. If you are willing. First, he begs. Second, is another point of connectivity. If you are willing. If you are willing. If you are willing. Make me what?
Clean.
Make me what?
Clean.
Can you say that loud again? Make me what?
Clean.
In some verse you say make me whole. Is that what is in your verse? Did you see there? Is that what is in your verse? Some verse like NIV will say make me whole. If you are willing. Not just clean, not just heal me. Many have been healed and fall in that same situation. Many have been healed and the sickness returned back. Many have been touched by God, and after a while they come back and cry to God and see God did not answer. Let me open your eye to this point. Many, God has blessed many. God has blessed many, and after a while the blessing they cannot lay hand on it, and it look like God has never blessed them. It look like God has never touched them. It's not a question of controversy. I prayed for open door last year. I prayed for miracle last year. I prayed for appointment last year. I prayed for a job last year. God gave me a job last year. But this year I am sacked. You are healed, but you are not clean. You are healed, but you are not whole. You are healed, but you are not sanctified. You are not pure. You are not made whole. You are not complete. The word heal, the word complete means accomplished. I repeat, the word complete means accomplished. Accomplished in all ramifications of life. The word complete, the word whole means fulfillment. How come? Everything started well. The marriage started well, but it did not end well. How come? They gave me a job in a big place, and suddenly, after a while, they said, I think the work is over. We are sorry. Our hands are tied. There's nothing we can do about it. It's time to let go. The reason is because when you are healed for a temperament. When you are healed for a temperament. Let me come to spiritual sector. How come you saw miracles? Your spiritual life grew. Your prayer life grew. How come you were in fire? You walk in power. How come you don't beg for favor? Favor just come on its own. And suddenly, you are the same one crying for favor. You are the same one crying, God, where is favor? Favor me, favor me, favor me, favor me. How come? That business, what you needed to start that business is 1 million euro. God gave you 1 million. After 1 year or 2, you start crying for, oh God, for another favor. For another favor. What does it mean? It simply means that favor was not complete. That favor was not complete. That favor was not complete. That miracle was not complete. That breakthrough was not complete. That anointing was not complete. That lifting was not complete. You ask God to settle. Lord, I want to settle. I want to settle. I want to settle. Can you just please increase the volume a little? Lord, I want to settle. I want to settle. Maritally, I want to settle. But there's a fact about settlement. When you are settled maritally, you should be settled financially. You should be settled with the children. You should be settled in all ramifications, in earthwise. You should be settled in love, in peace. Because marriage involves these things. When you pray for settlement, I hear people say, Lord, settle me maritally. Lord, I want to settle. Settle does not mean getting married. Settle does not mean marrying a girl and going inside the house. The word settle means it's time to build a family. It's time to move on, to get to a better life. It's time to be blessed. It's time to be lifted. So one of the prayer points we'll be praying this morning, Lord, make me whole, make me complete, make me clean, make me complete, complete in all ramifications of life. Make me complete, make me whole. The leper man walked up to Jesus and said to Jesus, he said, Lord, I beseech you, I beg you. Let me draw your attention a little bit. It's a taboo to cry once. and cry again. Should I say it again? It's a taboo to cry for something. Cry. The thing was so painful to your heart. After a year or two, you find that again you are crying for that same thing. It's an offense. It's a pain to humanity. Nigeria is crying for change. But when they cried for that change in 2015, they didn't need to take them to this change. No. So it's now a pain, a taboo that Nigeria is crying for another change, for another movement. What it means is Nigeria is not whole. It was just made heal. What was the healing? That moment they changed power. That moment they changed party. And the country said, oh! I was very shocked when 2015, when they won the election, people celebrated, people danced, people screamed, people were happy. The Northerners were happy, the West were happy, part of the East and few South were happy. But when it came the second time, everyone needed a new change. But the question I want to ask, was it not change they begged for? Was it not change they begged for? Did they not see change? Whether positive or negatively, change is change. You requested for change, but the part you did not request was a kind of change. This same issue is happening to the church today. I don't know who I was with. I don't know if you are here just signify by reason. I don't know who I was with. I was saying, I want God to bless me. I want God to bless me. I have to walk up to him and ask him that, what kind of blessing will God bless you? He said, God just bless me, What kind? I remember one time, Keyboard was saying something. If God can just give me, if I did see 500,000 naira, I will manage my life. It was blessing at that time to him. But going to him that he thought, what you've not seen before, you feel is big. Many of us are making the same mistake. The marriage you have not entered before, you think there's something unique about it. Especially the young people, they are praying for marriage. Oh God, my husband. Oh God, God will give you husband. But he did not tell God the kind of husband. You said husband. God, the man is remember at the point of husband, God give my husband, give him money. Then forgot that money is not the ultimate in marriage. The first criteria of asking for marriage for husband is an understanding husband. You can eat crayfish with an understanding husband and live in peace. Some rich men you see today, when they got married, they were nobody, they had nothing. And some rich men got married and they fell to the ground. They never attend to the open, never again. The kind of woman you marry determine what happens to you. Say I hear. I hear you, sir. Sisters, the kind of man you marry determine if your life will end in the kitchen. So many talented sisters and ended their dream in the kitchen. Give birth, kitchen, give birth, kitchen, give birth, kitchen. Digwe, vrendo, fight, quarrel. I think any sister that quarrel too much is jobless. Yes, sir. And I asked the Lord, what name suits you? And he said, let me say this to you. I am not here to waste much time. I just want to pray. For like 2 days now, we've been praying, being good on the few people. So when Pastor Goodluck was narrating, he said the prayer band no longer want to pray. I said no. So we were calling some name. I called some name with him. I said no. Now everyone is taking excuses. And I told Pastor Goodluck, I said, do you know the problem we made? We are praying for open door. We didn't pray for revival.
Yes, sir.
That's why when God blessed the prayer band, they forgot revival. In fact, anything that happens to the church, I told you before, I told you again, and I'm saying it now. The hand of the prayer band is 99/100. Even if they like to come back and pray, they can never pray like the way they prayed when they were broke. They can never. You know why? They prayed because they needed that thing at that time. They prayed because they needed what they wanted. And God has finally given them what they wanted. So anything they are doing now, they are not doing out of force. And I said, don't force them, leave them. I remember all of us, we had so many things to do, but we all left everything we were doing just to pray. Even I said this, I was telling them, those that came to pray, you know what I'm saying is that you know anything I say in your back, I like saying in your front. And that's just me now. I was telling you, I said that if they go for all night, they don't gist self. We have the gist. When there's no gen, there's no solar, we light candle here. So that only one candle, only one. That small candle, not the big one. Because we don't have money to buy big candle. As they sit down, God, Allah. They were crying. And I told you, God said He will bring them back. Some of them will bring back by sickness. When they've tried everywhere, nothing works. They will come back. Some will even leave church. After leaving the church, they will see themselves. At that time when they were coming back, I think we will reconstruct the ministry again. And I said this, and I'm saying this to you. Anything happening to the church now, it's not you. You're not the cause. I don't know what is going on there. I don't know what's going on in the back. And it's not when they teach God's word you tune or squeeze. Anything happening to the church now is not your fault. What do you hear the bitter truth? Yeah? It's my fault. Should I say it again? God saw I'm no longer praying as I used to. How do I bring him back to check? If he doesn't see the people again, he will do what? He will pray. It's not your fault. You know the last bus stop of a man? Who knows the last bus stop of a man? I heard something. Who knows the last bus stop of a man? No! Not grave. Before grave, when the man is alive, when I said you know the last bus stop of the end of a man, that is death, grave. The last bus stop of a man is not grave. It's praying, it's God. When man has tried everything, you think I'm letting go to General Store in Worry? Move to Ogara, go to UBTH, just be moving. Ozan might not much, go to Ole. When you see some people, their leg is hanged somewhere, you see if they will start praying. When they have tried everything and nothing is working, they don't even need to see pastor. Their mouth, their lips start moving. When they go to the north, it didn't work. The south, it didn't work. The west, it didn't work. The east, it didn't work. When they go to the video, it didn't work. When they go to one pastor, it didn't work. Another pastor, it didn't work. Pastor Success, it didn't work. Apostle, it didn't work. Pastor Good Luck, it didn't work. Native doctor, it didn't work. Another native doctor, it didn't work. Another native doctor, it didn't work. You just hear all of them like this. Elohim Adonai. Know when to lift up their hands. I swear. You will not ask them. Sometimes I say lift up your hands, sometimes I feel bad. Nobody does them. For 3 hours you see their hand up. And you start seeing tears coming out. Loud! You can do it. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. They talk to Anna overnight. And when you go, look at Dr. Bible. With Jerohai. Because they know now. Another why you? It don't want to make more pressure. They will not look for the pastor. The Lord the Bible says, believe in God, you shall be prosperous. Believe in your prophet, you shall prosper. I am holding you, my prophet. I will hold you, my prophet. I am believing my prophet. Lord, your servant said, is the servant God? Now they now push it in the servant head. Your servant said, my doors are open. Your servant said, I am holding the word of your servant now. They are not speaking to them, they say na. And God just said, oh, I call her. If I let Shane enter in head, his calling will be on question. Not because he is righteous. Just because Nami call her. What will I do? Yeah, the hollow one. Yeah, the holy one. Let me hear you say. The King of Zion. I say, yeah, the hollow one. Let me hear you say. Sound. Pastor God grab me God. Oh God. Like Moses. Oh God. You said you called me. If you send the man, you will follow the man. God, because I want member, not because of member. The pastor be praying. Thank God I'm a wrong pastor. I have repented. Thank God. I told God one funny thing when I was entering this year. I said, Lord, 3 things you do for me. This year, I will not just cry anyhow and come and meet you. I will leave the call on my head. And I will just let you prove your calling. When I finished preaching about what I preached that day, about 2 Sundays ago, I came to church here to pray. One of the days, I was crying, talking to God with anger in my heart. And God asked me one stupid question. Sorry, I used that word stupid. Sorry. I know every word I'm saying, I know why I'm saying it. And God said, can I ask you this stupid question? That's how He asked me. I said, yes, Lord. He said, when I ask you, let me do it in my way. He said, your calling will be unquestioned. He said, yes, Lord. When I ask you, let me walk with my time. You said you will die. How do you cope with 12 members? With 6 members? Now I have answered you according to your request. You are coming back to me crying. And He said, my ways are not thy way, nor my thoughts are thy thoughts. As the heaven is higher than the earth, so is my ways. He said, when I denied them some open door, you cried to me. I was only helping you. When I denied them some level of glory, I was only helping you. Should I tell you something? I told you early this year, January, I said the church will shake in the month of March, April, May, and June. Did I say that? Yes, did I say that? Yes. And I was asking God, can I pray about it? God said yes, you can pray about it. And he said some people will leave the church, some people will get tanked and so many things. I said, Lord, should I? He said, if you pray about it, it will be diverted, it will be averted. He said, well, take this. When I avert it, there's one narrative about God, and I will show you in the Bible before I continue. When I avert it, it must still come. And maybe when it will come where you cannot handle them. Should I tell you what God opened my eye to see? God said, I would have given you 6 to 10 members that are Holy Ghost fireized. That when they close their eyes, they are praying in tongues, whether money or no money. Bad. Those that will say, if it means for me not to go to a job, for us to hungry, let us break carnival but speak in tongues. You would have needed those 10 to build your foundation. I'm trying to open someone's eye quickly. You would have needed those 10 to build your foundation. So when the foundation is strong, when the 10 start increasing to 100, the work become minimal to you sitting there. The 10 we have, with the 10 we raise 25 or 30. If you can raise 10, because you have transferred your spirit upon them, according to 1 Kings chapter 7, when they said, oh, is it 2 Kings chapter 7? He said, sir, where we are staying is too small. I don't know if you remember that verse. I'm trying to open your eye to see some certain things in life. Where we are staying is too small. Let's talk. Wait. Can you just tune the pole and send it to my direction? Yes, tune it and send it to my direction. Just do that. Thank you. Where we are staying is too small. It's too small. That's my thought.
See, you too far. What am I trying to do?
Can you just do that again? My mic is off. My mic is off. My mic is off. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. I like it that way. Please just open up your heart and hear this part. You will need it. You will need it. How to be complete. I'm watching my time. I will soon round up. Open your heart and hear this part. When God was showing me that revelation, God said, I would have given you 10 until you have built the 10. And God took me to the Bible, to 2 Kings chapter 7, when they say where we are staying is too small. He said, let us go to the other side. Is that what you saw there? Eh? Is that what you saw there? Let us go to the other side and build a place that will be enough for us. He talks about increase. Did Elijah say, let us go to the other side? Eh? When you build a tentacles, they expand on their own accord. Oh, let me say this again. Any ministry that is in a hurry to open branches will close on time. Any church
life they will remember. Any church that is crying for crowd, but has not been able to manage the one he have, when the crowd come, he will crash. Any market woman that is asking for increase, Lord, my business mega. When the debt comes, the business will fold up, the person will hide. Because as the business grows to a point, there's some money that will pump in, either borrow or investment. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody. I was talking to someone some days ago. He told me he started his business. He started it well, small, provision business, small, where he just hung things in his protector, and his selling was massive. They were buying. He came to a point, he said he was buying things of just 20,000. And up to 2 days they buy it off. Came to a point, he used to buy things of that same 20,000. And that same day, not up to 1 day, they buy it off. Came to a point, he buy things of just 20,000. And that money is finished. He grew to 50. He grew to 100. He doesn't have the financial capacity to carry the business. So some people that come there to buy food and drink and buy some things, food stuff, both the raw material, they now advise her, why not borrow money to add to this business? Here is rushing. But there's a fact he forgot. That any business that is booming, there's an anti-business person coming for him. I don't know if I'm opening your eye to something. There's an anti-business coming for him. Someone will in a hurry open that same business so close to you. And will pump in more money than your own. And the market will divide into two. He now said, I'm scared of debt. When person will give me money, put, I will pay him back. Say, gave him 100,000, someone gave him 200, someone gave him 400. He hit the star. You're selling. The speed of booming. When you're sharing a story, tears drop down her eyes. He said the point the business grew to a 1 million naira. And that 1 million naira does not stay 1 week, it's finished. The next year, 4 stores opened the same time with him. One this side. Selling the same thing with him. Everything the same. Reduce their price. I'm opening your eyes. Come and say, Lord, make me whole. You didn't say it loud. Say, Lord, make me whole. Many of us are having the same issue. And God told me in this service, He said, it's time to handle them. It's time. That is why I am taking anything, nothing you do to me. I'm not taking anything for granted. That is why I am not pushing some persons again. If you are willing, did you see that in your Bible? If you are willing, until the church drop on the realm of when you are willing for power. Power is in you, sir. Power is everywhere. The lame can see walk. The blind can see. Hear this. The problem of the church, in Nigeria especially is not prayer. The problem of the church is the church lack capacity.